Disciplining your mind is a journey that begins with a single, powerful spark, the clarity of a meaningful goal. In a world full of distractions and endless choices, the ability to focus your thoughts, harness your will, and persist against setbacks is what separates fleeting wishes from transformative realities. Consider the story of Arjun, a young man whose dream was to become a world-class archer. His tale isn't merely about talent or ambition. It's about the relentless discipline of the mind, the unwavering commitment to a clear goal, and the profound power that emerges when these forces unite. Arjun grew up in a small village, surrounded by fields and forests. From his earliest days, he was captivated by the legends of great warriors, tales of skill, courage, and the mysterious art of archery. He watched as the village elders practiced in the mornings, their arrows slicing through the silence, and he yearned to join them. But his bow was crude, his arrows often missed their mark, and laughter sometimes greeted his failures. Yet beneath these setbacks, something deeper began to stir. A vision of himself, standing tall, bow in hand, arrow flying true. One evening, Arjun's father sat beside him and asked, "Why do you persist, even when it's hard?" Arjun replied, "Because I see myself as an archer. The image is clear in my mind, and every time I fail, I step closer to making it real." His father nodded and said, "The mind is like a bow. If you discipline it, if you aim with purpose, no target is too distant." That lesson stayed with Arjun, and it became the foundation of his journey. Disciplining the mind begins with intention. Arjun understood that to master archery, he had to first master his thoughts. Every morning, before the sun rose, he sat quietly, visualizing himself hitting the target. He imagined the tension of the bowstring, the flight of the arrow, the silence just before impact. This mental rehearsal was not mere daydreaming, it was a deliberate act of focus, a way to train his mind to see the goal as real and attainable. But intention alone is not enough. Discipline is forged in action, repeated day after day. Arjun set a schedule: 2 hours before dawn, practice until the sun was high, then reflect on each attempt. At first, his arms ached, and his fingers blistered. There were moments of frustration, temptations to give up, and whispers of doubt. Yet he remembered his father's words, that the mind, disciplined and clear, could overcome any obstacle. He learned to silence the inner critic, to replace doubt with determination, and to treat each failure as a lesson rather than a defeat. As weeks turned into months, something remarkable happened. Arjun's focus sharpened. He noticed the subtle shifts in wind, the way sunlight danced on the leaves, the feel of the bow in his hand. His mind became attuned to the present moment, unclouded by distraction or fear. This heightened awareness was not accidental. It was the result of daily discipline, the constant reminder of his goal, and the refusal to let anything dilute his purpose. There were days when progress seemed slow, and the temptation to compare himself to others crept in. But Arjun had learned the art of self-compassion. He understood that true discipline is not about punishing yourself for imperfection, but about encouraging yourself to persist. He celebrated small victories, the arrow that landed closer to the center, the improvement in his stance, the growing steadiness of his hand. Each success, no matter how minor, fueled his resolve and reinforced his sense of purpose. The power of a clear goal lies not only in its ability to guide your actions, but also in its capacity to transform your identity. Arjun no longer saw himself as a novice struggling to learn archery. He became an archer in his own mind, and this belief shaped every choice he made. When faced with distractions, a festival in the village, the call of friends to join in games, he weighed them against his goal. Was this activity moving him closer to his vision, or pulling him away? With each decision, he strengthened his discipline, learning to say no to what was easy and yes to what was necessary. Disciplining your mind requires both structure and flexibility. Arjun was rigorous in his practice, but he also adapted. When rain made the fields muddy, he practiced indoors, focusing on technique rather than distance. When fatigue threatened his concentration, he took moments to rest, meditate, and recharge. He understood that discipline is not rigid control, but the intelligent management of energy and attention. It's about knowing when to push forward and when to pause, when to persist and when to reflect. As the seasons changed, Arjun's skill grew. His arrows flew straighter, his confidence soared, and the villagers began to notice. One day, a renowned archer visited the village and challenged the youth to a contest. The field was crowded, excitement buzzing in the air. Arjun stepped forward, calm and focused. He drew his bow, aimed with precision, and released. The arrow sailed through the air, landing at the heart of the target. The crowd erupted in applause, but for Arjun, the true victory was not the recognition. It was the fulfillment of the vision he had cultivated in his mind, day after day. The story of Arjun teaches us that the discipline of the mind is the foundation of all achievement. It begins with a clear goal, a vivid image of what you want to become or accomplish. This goal acts as a compass, guiding your thoughts, actions, and choices. With daily practice, the mind becomes resilient, able to withstand setbacks and distractions. Discipline transforms failure into feedback, impatience into perseverance, and dreams into reality. If you wish to discipline your mind, start by defining your goal with absolute clarity. Write it down, visualize it, and let it become a part of your identity. Create a routine that supports your pursuit, and commit to it even when motivation wanes. Learn to silence doubt and nurture self-belief, recognizing that each step forward strengthens your resolve. Embrace setbacks as opportunities to learn, and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Remember, the journey to mastery is not a sprint, but a marathon. The mind, like any muscle, grows stronger with consistent training. The power of a clear goal gives meaning to your efforts, and discipline ensures that you stay the course when challenges arise. Your story, like Arjun's, is waiting to be written, not by chance, but by choice, focus, and the unwavering discipline of your mind. So ask yourself, what is the goal that sets your heart alight? What vision will you commit to even when the path is steep? With a disciplined mind and a clear goal, you possess the power to shape your destiny, to rise above limitations, and to achieve greatness. The journey begins with a single thought, a single step, and the courage to pursue it with all your heart.